Being 7 o'clock, I'd like to call the meeting to order. Would you join me in the pledge of the flag, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Lynn, would you call the roll, please?
Mrs. Vanderwater?
Here.
Ms. Wozniak?
Here.
Mr. Tupper?
Here.
Ms. Hickman? Mr. Brzezinski?
Here.
Here.
Mr. Sykes?
Present.
Oh, really?
I always told them different, so I'm gonna be different.
Yeah.
Okay, first thing is to approve the minutes of the January 2nd, 2020 organizational meeting. Entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
Moved.
Yeah, there's one typo we found, I don't know, does page 2, should say near Aldi's on Downer Street is all.
Is that the organizational? Or is- That's the regular.
Regular. I'll
Oh,
give that
that's in
to
the regular
Lynn.
meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The second thing is to approve the minutes of the regular meeting from 1/2/2020. Entertain a motion to that effect.
Moved.
Second.
With the correction that under citizens' comments, Jordan asked the question about traffic signals and any work on Downer Street near Aldi's. Anyone else got any other comments or concerns? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, item number 1 under new business is approve the legal retainer agreement and rates for 2020. You all have a copy of that in front of you? Entertain a motion to approve those.
Moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 2 is approval for 3 fire hydrants to be installed in the new Traybrook subdivision, Phase 1. That agreement would be with Onondaga County Water Authority. Entertain a motion to do so.
Move.
Second.
That will be paid for by Oot Homes. The annual maintenance rate thereafter is $73.04 per hydrant per year, which would be added on to the water district charges for that area.
And this is the new subdivision
Yeah.
of 48 by the golf course, so
Right.
people know.
Right, this is the first phase of it.
Yep.
Any other discussion?
Yeah, the water is still unmetered for the fire department use, right?
That's correct.
Good.
Take a lot of meters,
Yeah.
big ones. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 3 is approval for the codes enforcement officer to attend the New York State BOC Central Chapter Annual Conference in Liverpool, April 7th through 9th. This should be 2020, at a cost of $360, which was budgeted. Entertain a motion to that effect.
Moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
It's critical for the codes officer to keep his education up, so, and with Casey being fairly new, it's even more critical for him to attend it.
Yeah, Dave always got good,
Information.
information and education over there, so it's the latest stuff, and it gives us a heads up as to what the state is trying to dream up to, so. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 4 is authorize the supervisor to execute the 2020 animal cruelty agreement with New York State, or Central New York SPCA at $2,372.76. This is an annual thing. Motion, please.
I'll make it.
Second.
We've done this now, I think, for about
Long
5
time.
years, I think.
So what do the funds go towards?
Ooh, now we gotta hear the story.
A number of years ago, there was a horse that froze to the ground.
Oh my gosh.
An investigation had to be done. Had we had to pay to board that horse, the bill probably would have been over 10 grand. That's one incident. So this is an insurance policy in case something crops up through animals, that they'll do an investigation. They will pay to board the animals, whether it's a dog, a cat, a horse, or you know, any type of animal, and we get out of it for $2,372 and change.
So
And
it's
the
kind of like
resources
a
to-
retainer.
Right,
So
to have
do,
them,
do all the surrounding towns or everyone in the county?
most all of them have subscribed to this.
Okay, so it's like we're all kicking in a little bit to
Yeah.
fund. a
And it
retainer.
helps fund their operation over there for their cruelty investigators and stuff too, so.
Okay.
We have our own, we contract out for a dog catcher and
Dog
everything,
control,
so
right.
this is just another,
Right. Well,
out there.
if she came on a house that had 25 dogs, she could call SPCA if they needed to be boarded, then the SPCA would either do it or they'd pay for it to be done. We wouldn't be on the hook for the money.
Yep.
Because otherwise, the Ags and Markets law, the town has to pay for it.
Right, the cruelty investigation is above and beyond the
Right.
Willis agreement.
Right.
So I'm not trying to belabor this, but since I'm new, do you get any accounting or feedback at the end of the year for what they had to use these funds for, or is it?
I think we did 1 or 2 years. I think they let us know how many, yes, we did.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, they were here one meeting, I remember. 2 or 3 of them were here one night, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it, to the best of my recollection, it saved the town a buttload of money, so.
Right, so a couple of years ago, Wendy, they were looking to increase the rate, so I reached out to one of their investigators to find out. Unbeknownst to us, they'd done 9 investigations in Van Buren.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that's, we just wouldn't know it's going on, but that would have cost the town had we had to foot the bill locally.
Yeah.
I don't know what the cost was, but to hear that they'd done 9 investigations, I assumed they were gonna say, nope, we're never in Van Buren, or it's 1 or 2 a year.
We can ask them for a year-end tabulation of what they've done.
I would love to see if they could come to a board meeting again, just to educate myself and the residents, if it's possible.
Okay, any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll leave that one out for signing. And number 5 is approval for Justice O'Kane to attend the Association of Towns meeting in New York City, February 16th through the 18th, with $900 cost as budgeted. Entertain a motion to that effect.
Moved.
Second.
She's gone, I think, each of the last 3 years, and this is a budgeted thing that the justices put in their budget.
And it's her required training to maintain her,
Ed
being a
usually
judge.
goes up to Potsdam, that's his training, and she goes to the Association of Town one, so, you know, they each get their credits, so. Any other discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Counselor committee reports and comments, MF.
Last week, I sent around the latest draft of the property maintenance law. A copy of it did go to the attorneys. We'll have, our next land use committee meeting will be on Tuesday, the 28th, at 4 PM here in the conference room. So it'll be yet another, hopefully another revision to that. And then pretty soon after that, Kevin, if you could let Nadine and/or Rich know that we'll ask them to attend an upcoming committee meeting to go through.
You didn't want, Rich had that, I think, scheduled to go on the 28th.
Great, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, even
I'm
better.
not sure about that, but.
Yeah, if he's scheduled, does he need me to send him a special email for that?
Yeah, why don't you,
Okay.
just to,
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Wendy?
Do you want to announce the personnel committee meeting for
Oh, that's,
next week?
yeah, go ahead, yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't remember.
January 27th
yeah.
at 4:15 is the next Labor Committee meeting. It'll be the next round of negotiations with the Highway Department.
Anything else?
Finally.
Really.
That's it? Wendy?
I attended a meeting at Village Hall last week. There was something going around on social media regarding the lack of parking for the merchants and trying to regenerate more businesses to our local merchants to keep them local and keep, small businesses in the village. It was well attended by local merchants. The village did a great job identifying where they have already established parking for customers to come in and be able to shop locally. I do think that they're gonna continue this just to really bring attention to where everyone can park, where they can't, possibly do great signage for all of the parking, maybe better lighting. So we don't have a lot of village merchants in the Van Buren, in the town of Van Buren, but, I'm gonna stay on and just kind of see how this plays out and see if we can, assist them in this, I don't know what
Yeah.
way we can,
It's all in
but,
the village, but
Yeah.
it does impact us.
yeah, absolutely. And I think that's it.
Okay, Ron?
Yeah, with the recent snowfall that we had for the people that do walk on the Erie Canal with their dogs and stuff like that, I'd like to just keep a reminder with the snow that we've had, there's going to be an increased level of snowmobile traffic out there. We have two clubs that are insured with the town, that's Baldwinsville and Camillus. And then we have a lot of people that come from out of town that park over on Warner's Road and use that canal to get out to the main trail system to go 4C, Oswego County, they can go anywheres out there. So just be looking out for them, they will be looking out for you. And like I said, there are gonna be a lot of them out there with this little bit of snow that we've had. And be cautious of each other, be careful.
Darcy? Howard?
Yes, the next meeting at Canton Woods is on the 4th of February, the first Thursday, 7:45 a.m.,
Okay.
in case you're interested.
Doug's not here tonight. I have a couple things. We made an appointment at the organizational meeting of George McNabb to the BAR. George is here with us tonight.
Thank you for agreeing.
Hello?
Put a name with a face now. So, thanks for coming. And I want to announce a Highway Committee meeting on January 29th at 9 a.m. That's next Tuesday, I believe.
No, when's?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. We expect it'll run from 9 in the morning till probably noon, there, close to noon. That's all I have. Citizens' comments, anyone wishing to address the board?
Let me just adjust, last time I didn't adjust the camera, so all we had was you guys. I'm just curious, what part of the Erie Canal Trail does the town own? Or,
We own from Bennett's Corners Road to, what is it?
It goes each way from Bennett's Corners Road to the Elbridge Town Line and then east to the Camillus Town
To
Line.
the-
yeah, I see. You just mentioned the canal trail, so I was curious.
Anyone else wishing to address the board? No? Okay. Jason?
I have no comments this evening.
Kevin?
I have nothing additional, thank you.
Lynn? Okay. Entertain a motion to adjourn to February 4th at 7 p.m.
Moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We stand adjourned. Thank you for coming.